We're here today at Universal City Walk in Orlando to check out the great movie Escape, the all-new escape rooms here at Universal. They apparently have two different ones, a Jurassic World and a Back to the Future themed one. Let's see what it's all about. So here in the experience, they also have a couple bars with some specialty drinks. Several based on each of the intellectual properties here, and a couple that are just plain movie themed. I'm trying out the Raptor Bite, the Gigawatt Glow, and the Grand Bank Swizzle. This one even comes with a few pieces of popcorn and smells a lot like popcorn and tastes a little like popcorn. That's actually really yummy. Let's try the Gigawatt Glow. Ooh, oh, it's tart. It's actually very citrusy. You can taste that lime. And this one, I'm a little nervous. The Raptor Bite actually has a jalapeno in it. That one's fighting back a little bit. All of these are very good. They even have some specialty mocktails as well. You can get all of the cocktails without alcohol to make them mocktails. You can get the mocktails with alcohol to make them cocktails. Well, I'm gonna be over here. You guys can go. And if you want to come here and just hang out, you don't even have to have an escape room booked. There's two bars, the vibe is awesome, and there's a great balcony and view.
Did we get it? We got it! We got it! Let's go! Let's go! All right! You went real very high. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. We got it.
We're going to the next room.
Pull that cord again. Pull that cord again. Pull it again and see what happens. Whoa! 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 Wow! That way.
I'm scanning the room now, Doc. So this, riveting.
Great. Can you tell us generally about this experience?
So it's like an escape room, but it's not, right? We wanted to take something to the next level. We didn't want it to be your traditional escape room experience. Instead of, locking somebody in a room, being like, all right, good luck, we'll see you in an hour if you can get out. We wanted something that was story-driven, that everyone of all ages, could experience and enjoy. And we made that about all story focus. So instead of escaping out of something, we wanted you to escape into something, which are our two iconic brands that we picked, right? So we've got Jurassic World as one of the experiences, and we've gotten Back to the Future. Which one did you guys do already?
We've done Back to the Future so far.
Back to the Future, great. I'm excited for you guys to do Jurassic World as well. Jurassic World set in the first Jurassic World film. Back to the Future, you notice, was pretty challenging because we wanted to encompass all three of the films and pay homage to our previous attraction that we had here on campus, and get a little bit of Future Institute of Technology in there. So yeah, we really took those two iconic stories and made it so that way that was the focus, and then found a way to kind of layer in all of the gameplay and all of the challenges, but kept the story first.
Can you tell us, where did the idea to do an escape room or escape adventure type of experience here come from?
We've been floating it for a while. You know, it's neat kind of watching the market and watching things as they evolve, and escape rooms out there, they've come a long way. You know, I love going to escape rooms. I try and drag my family to them all the time, but they can be intimidating, right? Like, you don't want to go and feel like you didn't get things right. You don't want to go and feel like, I didn't get all the puzzles, like, you failed kind of thing. And it's like, this, we didn't want to have that same feel to it. So, you know, we weren't going to do it until we could do it right, and we could do it with the right stories, the right brands, and I think we've done that.
So what kind of research did you guys go through for these?
Well, you know, of course, we partnered with a lot of our studios and a lot of industry research, a lot of industry experts and consultation, figuring out what is going to play best, and also what was going to give us two very different experiences, right? So working with Universal Pictures and helping select Jurassic World, and then working with Amblin and choosing Back to the Future. We wanted something that was iconic, that everyone had a chance to experience, but two very different types of experiences. So that's way, if you don't come in and do one, you're not like, okay, I've experienced it, I'm good, I don't need to do the next one. They're very different. Jurassic World, very future forward, very tech heavy, very technical challenges and gameplay, whereas you move to Back to the Future, it's a little bit more practical, right? It's Doc and his inventions, and they're zany and things don't always happen properly. So yeah, you get two very different feels, and we wanted that to be immersive and be that story forward experience.
So you worked with actual creatives who maybe worked on some of these properties?
Yep, the filmmakers for each of them, right? So Colin Trevorrow and for the Back to the Future, we got a chance to work with Bob Gale. A lot of fun getting a chance to work directly with the filmmakers and get their feedback, get their input on scripting and overall story. It's absolutely cool to be working with.
Do you have to have seen the movies?
Oh, no, not. And so that was another challenge that we had to figure out was, okay, what about for people who haven't experienced those things, right? How do we slowly, but also at the same time quickly enough, get you into the story so you can get immersed, even if you're not familiar with it. And so in Back to the Future, we kind of give out a lot of those plot points from the films through the gameplay, through interacting in the museums, and you got a chance to play it. You saw, we get a chance to kind of explain the story if you haven't seen or had any knowledge about it before getting a chance to come in and experience this. You get it through the gameplay, so that way you at least understand what is going on and get the context.
So we understand that there can be varied depending on how many people are in your party. What does that kind of mean?
So based off of the gameplay, right, there's certain things that you can't necessarily, I don't want to say that you can't do, because you can, but we will change it on our end, on the back end, whether or not there's 2 people going through it or whether or not there's 8 people going through it. So we will actually adjust what is active in the room and what may not be active, or certain levels of the gameplay, so that way no matter what the group size is, there's something for everybody to do, but it's also not impossible because you're running from one thing to a next trying to get it all. So yeah, we input that information beforehand and we adapt it through the show control system.
Awesome. If there's one thing you would want people from anywhere to know, whether they're escape room enthusiasts or someone brand new at this, what is that key takeaway?
You're going to have fun. You are going to be fully immersed in such awesome stories, and you're not going to get that frustration that you may feel in other escape rooms. Don't be intimidated. Come out. You're going to have a blast.
I wasn't paying attention.
Right there. You can wear all these Rex for you.
All right, next, Wex.
So go over there and use it.
Try 4. Okay, choose 0. Choose 0.
5. Where's the sunrise?
Let me check the data from the stipulation console.
So we just got done finishing both of the rooms. It was a ton of fun. I think my favorite was definitely the Jurassic World, but there's something to like in both of them. If you're a fan of either of the franchises specifically, you'll definitely get more out of them. they were unlike other escape rooms, most definitely. They call it an escape adventure, and each of them had more rooms and more scenes than I've ever seen in another room before. I recommend them. I had a good time. If you guys want to check it out, I definitely recommend getting your tickets ahead of time. Visit them online.